Let's see. In order to get in touch with us, to get in the store, please go onto our website at itstheroomct.com. If you are a small business owner and you would like to be a part of the store or just learn what it takes to get into the store, please visit us on that website. Click on vendors. All of the information is there as to what needs to be done in order to be a part of our store. Secondly, there is another tab on there called ambassadors. It's the Room is in search for ambassadors, people to represent our store, people to go out and network, and there's so many perks, so many benefits to It's the Room being an ambassador. So if you look at that and it's something that you want to be a part of, please click on ambassadors, fill out that, and we are looking to fill those slots hopefully in the next 30 days or so. All right, so like I said, there's a lot of moving parts to what's happening here, and we are just really here to brand. We're really here to just showcase who we are, what we do, and all that great stuff. So this is called Off the Rack Chats, and usually what we do is we have a vendor that's in the store, and we talk to them for about 20 minutes about what they have in the store, why they're in the store, things like that. So today we are showcasing myself. Okay, I figure, since I'm in the store, give you a little background about the store, what we do, what we represent. Again, if you have any questions, just type them in. I am more than willing and able to answer all your questions as to who we are, what we do, why we do what we do. But right now, I'm going to talk a little bit about my book. I wrote a book about a year ago. Oh, no, really over a year ago. And it's called My Story, My Truth, No Secrets, and At Peace. It's a memoir. I'm supposed to be writing a second piece of it. It's supposed to be a series of 3. I haven't gotten to the second one yet because I've been so busy with It's the Room. But basically, My Story, My Truth, No Secrets, and At Peace is a memoir about my life. I basically am an open book. If you really know me, you know that I'm an open book. I feel that my life does not belong to me. I feel my life belongs to anyone who can learn from me. My thought process is, how dare I go through and get through something and not share with people how I did it. So that's why I wrote the book. I tell, if not everything, I tell a lot about my journey, about low self-esteem, about suicidal thoughts, about finding love in all the wrong places. And I really do dig in and I tell my story because, again, I was a teenage mom, so my thought process is there's other young people and older people, if you will, who are going through things and they feel like they're alone. They feel like they're on an island. So the reason why I wrote my book is to let people know you're not alone. You're not on an island. You're not by yourself. So the purpose of the book is to encourage, empower, and enlighten people about my journey and just let them know that they are not alone. Let's see. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to read a piece of my book. I'm going to read part of the introduction because I don't want to give anything away or anything. Definitely you can find my book here at It's the Room, Connecticut Post Mall, or you can definitely go on our website. You can purchase our book. But I am going to read part of the introduction. And part of this introduction is called Stand in Your Truth. So I'm just going to read this part. It's like a page and a half. Bear with me. I woke up this morning feeling good about life. This year was interesting. There were more ups than downs, but through it all, I'm continuing to learn to stand in my truth and be the authentic me I am. I will continue to help those who ask because this is who I am. I will continue to be loyal to a fault, trustworthy, energetic, courageous, stubborn, loving, smart, intelligent, beautiful, inside and out, I may add. About that life type of person because that's who I am. No matter what others do, I've learned to be true to myself. People will use you for their own purposes, but be true. People will lie to you, but be true. They will try to steal your joy, but be still and be true. You will lack nothing as long as you stay true to yourself. People will try to have you stand in their truth. Don't do it. When you try, it doesn't work. Because when you are in your darkest hour, their truth doesn't fit your situation, and their truth cannot be your solution. It's like wearing a cute shoe, but it's too small. It's not the right fit. When you will try to walk in it, it'll look nice for a while, but the discomfort will soon be unbearable and you will have no choice but to take it off. Then you stand in your shoe that fits. It's like, oh, yes. There's no better feeling in the world than standing in your own truth. Now, can your truth change as you grow? Absolutely. But let that happen at your pace, no one else's. And these so-called woke people out here act as if they were born woke. Stop it, you guys. Enlightenment is usually a process for most people. Truth can mean different things to different people. Someone recently asked me, what is the truth to you? Well, there are many definitions of the word truth. According to Merriam-Webster, truth is defined as body of real things, events, and facts. Actuality, the state of being, the case. Facts, a judgment, proposition of an idea that is true or accepted as true. According to www.dictionary.com, truth is the true or actual state of matter, conformity with fact or reality, a verified or indisputable fact, proposition, principle, or the like, the state or character of being true, an obvious or accepted fact. Is truth always absolute, or can it be relative to one's perspective? I believe it can be absolute, like a mathematical equation, and also relative to one's personal perspective. Please note that personal truth and fact are not the same. A fact is something that is indisputable based on empirical research and quantifiable measures. Facts go beyond theories. They are proven through calculation, a person's experience, or an event that definitely occurred in the past. Personal truth is entirely different. It may include fact, but it can also include belief. Personal truth is something you believe in. For example, something may be a part of my personal truth, and if I believe it, I need to live it out. Personal truths are unique and based on one's perspective and life story. So here is my story, my truth. Let's go on a journey. That's the introductory of my book, you guys. Again, my book is really to enlighten, empower, and encourage the reader to really go through everything that they are going through and just make sure they go through it. They're not there to get over it, to go around it. I think it's important to go through your struggles so you can learn. I believe every lesson, every struggle you go through has a lesson. And if you get over it, I believe you don't get to see that lesson. I believe that when you go through it, as crazy as it may sound, not enjoy, that's not the word I'm looking for, but really go through the moments. Feel everything in those dark times that you feel, because when you come out of that moment, trust me, you've been learned a lesson if you open your mind and open your heart to it. And that's basically the reason why I wrote the book, because again, there's a lot of people out there going through things in silence and they feel like they're the only ones. I remember growing up on the north end of Hartford, and everyone comes out the house looking like $1 million, as if, no one's in a bad spot, no one's on public assistance, no one's on. And what I didn't realize back then, for the most part, not everyone, if we all lived in the same neighborhood, most of us had like issues. So it's not that, this person right next door, had such a great life and you were sitting there on food stamps and everything. No, most likely the people in your neighborhood, not all the time, but they're in the same situations you're in. So it's just really good to, I think, just share your story. Don't be afraid to share your story. I think that's what's happened in our neighborhoods and in our community. We choose not to share. Everything's a secret. So we keep perpetuating the same problems, the same everything over and over again. So let's see. Website, it's the Rue CT.com. If you have any questions, by all means, email my admin. Her email is admin@itstheroomct.com. If there's any questions, anything you may have, anything you want to know, by all means, drop in. Connecticut Post Mall, 1201 Boston Post Road, Suite 1092. We're at the bottom level up the hallway from Spencer's. And we are literally here to be able to build wealth, to leave legacies for our family. We have events here. We have poetry. We have book signings, all of that good stuff. So be on the lookout for our social media page. I'm going to put a calendar up there so you can know when things are happening out here in Milford and New Haven, the surrounding areas. And just live life, just live life. Be the most authentic, unapologetic you that you can be. Because when I started and I learned how to do that, and it's a process, it's not a journey, trust me. I mean, it's a journey, it's not a destination. When I learned how to do that, I felt so much better being who I knew I was and not worried about what other people think of me. And that's when your dreams start coming true. That's when you really start opening up to your goals and dreams and really not being afraid to take that out of the box step. So I challenge you guys, take that out of the box step. If you have goals and dreams, do it. What else you have? What else do you have to do but literally live your goals and dreams? Because at the end of the day, this time expires. What we do here will expire. So while we have the time, utilize it. Why not? If it doesn't work, try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else again. What else do you have to do? All right, you guys, I'm not going to hold you long. That has been my 20 minutes of chit-chatting with you, off the rack chats with the owner of It's the Room, Tia L. Woods. It has been truly, truly, truly a pleasure to talk to you guys. Again, if you have any questions, email admin@itstheroomct.com. Go to our website if you want to be a vendor here in our store, itstheroomct.com. Click on vendor. If you're thinking about and wanting to know the criteria of being an ambassador here for our store, same website, click on ambassador. We welcome your applications. I really, really, really do appreciate you guys. And you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining.